stop. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes.
What's good, PGC Squash, your favorite beauty with the booty, and today I'm doing like a vlog slash update video. Like, I have so much to clear up, but your girl, of course, is back in Houston. So much has went down, transpired. I know y'all seen that thumbnail, y'all read the title, y'all probably like, what? But overall, the trip was a great experience. It was something that I needed, my family needed. Oh wait, before we go any further, get into the blonde wig. 32 inches. Y'all already know Miss Flawless on the hair. This is actually her last wig that she'll be sending me because she's no longer doing hair right now. She's focusing more so on the products, but I still need you guys to support her because if y'all don't know, I use Flawless lashes. I uses her hair glue, her hair tape. Like, she has so many different things, eyelash glue, just so many different products that you can use outside of the hair. So please still support my girl. However, the lashes that I am rocking, is Sakaria House of Glam. I want to say that. She sent me some stuff to do for promo on my Instagram, but y'all know that got deleted, so make sure you guys subscribe to my new Instagram account, PrettyGirlChaz with 2 Z's. But let me tell y'all, I got the lashes on, and she also sent me some lip gloss. Look at this. She sent me so many different pairs of lashes that I've been wearing. This is such a cute color. Look at this. Where's it at? Look at that. It's one lip gloss that she sent. It's a clear gloss and it lights up. I have to show you guys that. This is the pink one. Look at that. Look at that pink right there. Like, super cute. And then look at the detail as far as like her packaging, and like, I love this. Love this. It's so freaking girly and unicornish, and I don't know, I think it's so freaking cute. Today I'm going over to Princess House because we have a young lady that's coming to do our hair and makeup. So she's gonna style this nice little hair for me. And if y'all don't know, this is a T part. So only this part and a little bit of the edges is out. So she's gonna style it for me, get me real cute, do my makeup, and, you know, of course, do promotion for her stuff. But also, this is a great opportunity because I have been going through so much, and I just been feeling so low. And you know, when you go through stuff, you don't want to get cute, and when you don't get cute, you forget how much of a bad bitch that you are. When you forget that you're a bad bitch, niggas think they could just come and play on your top. And let me tell you something, I'm too much of a bad bitch to let any nigga come and play on my top, so we're not gonna do that. Period. So much has happened, so much has transpired, and it's like, I don't even know where to start. So let me just start with, you know, of course, sit this down and tell y'all a story. Coco, don't start. I'm finna set this bitch on fire. Okay, so where do I start? Basically, I went into town because my mom was contemplating suicide. Y'all know, y'all seen the video, and that's the thing. To all the people that showed me so much freaking love, PGC Squad, y'all came and y'all really just supported me and showed me so much love. Like, it encouraged me so much because I was on the brink of just giving up. I'm not gonna lie, like, I told myself I was just gonna stop YouTube for a while, give me a regular job. And as far as a regular job, I mean a 9 to 5, work a 9 to 5, get my money up, and just stay off the grid because it was so many other things that I just felt like I could be focusing on. And then, and let me tell you something, and one thing about that girl, catch this dirt, set this tea, that was gonna try to really deter you from your path. Being back in Charlotte reminded me why I left Charlotte in the first fucking place. Like, let's start there. But a lot has transpired. My mom, she's doing better, but me and my mom, we have this weird relationship. And if I'm sorry if y'all see me keep playing with my hair, because like, blonde is cute on me, but it makes my head look bigger than what it already is, and it's just like, I'm trying to like, but me and my mom, we have this weird relationship where like, I love that woman to pieces, and I know she loves me to pieces. Me and my mom, we have like a lot of unresolved things from my pasthood that we never kind of addressed, and, you know, just a lot of things that always resurfaces every time we have like a disagreement, and we end up having a huge falling out. And the crazy part is, I would say that this is probably the biggest falling out we ever had, but it's not. Me and my mom, our relationship is, it's a little bit weird. I will say it's a work in progress, and we are both putting in efforts to make sure that it gets better. But You ever met somebody that you're alike but you're not alike? Like me and my mom, as far as like what we like to do and interest and stuff, is night and day. But as far as our personality, as far as like our attitude, I got my attitude from her with a hint of my dad's, and that's a horrible combination. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my mom is stubborn and my dad is just mean as shit. So, but we kind of fell out about something very stupid, of course, and it resulted in me getting up, storming out, leaving the house, and that was just, I'm gonna just say this. If a bitch gonna be making a dramatic exit the way I did, I need to first make sure I have a place to go, because baby, it was ghetto. It was real ghetto. Like, I'm laughing about it now because of course now it's funny, but in that moment it wasn't funny. When I first of all, when I first left, I didn't have no money on my card, and I had money sitting on the Cash App card, but on the Cash App card wasn't getting taken at the pump. So I had to sit at the gas station until Yanni got to the gas station to put gas in my card so I can leave. Then from there, I started doing, what happened? I needed new tires. And on our YouTube, I'm signed with Studio 71 as well. So most of NED, we don't get paid till like around the 1st. So I needed new tires. So I'm like, bro, I have to find something, some type of income that's gonna give me some quick money so I can do, because usually I could do promo on my Instagram, but shout out to the devil, my Instagram is deleted. Before I had left, me and my mom got to argument. My uncle was telling me about this spot. By the way, my uncle was staying with my mom. My uncle, we got family there. That's, you know, this story is everywhere. Anyways, my uncle was basically telling me about this thing called Amazon Flex. It's basically like DoorDash, but for Amazon, you basically deliver packages for a certain amount of time and you make money. So I was doing like 5-hour blocks for like $92 and basically was stacking up my money so I can get some new tires so I could eventually leave, because that's what I needed. I needed tires so I can go. Cool. So I remember like after the argument with my mom, I just remember thinking like how stupid it was. But I also thought like, you know, of course there's deep rooted issues that need to be addressed. I'm not gonna really get too much into that conversation and what happened between me and my mom, only because my mom is not here to defend herself. And I know me, I'm going to tell more of my side of how I feel about things, and that's going to leave out a piece of her story, which is kind of unfair. So all I would say is, you know, we got into it. It resulted in me leaving. I did some work, and then from there I went back to Yanni's house. And then after Yanni's house, and this is the crazy thing, because I was just listening to sermons, because before I even went to Yanni's house, I was sitting in the car for probably like 5 hours just listening to sermons. And you know, it's just so much I want to say. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna break this down to y'all. So, you know, after I did my work, I sat in my car, listened to some sermons, and it was a story basically that Sarah Jakes was telling. And she was basically saying how there was a man, it was his wife, and they had a child, and their child was dead, and everybody pronounced her as dead, and nobody didn't believe basically that God can bring her back. Jesus could bring her back. Long story short, Jesus came in the room. He made sure that everybody was out the room except the mom and the dad, and he brought the girl back to life. And that little piece of information right there, I remember I was telling y'all last time how I just felt so freaking lonely. And basically God was taking me from people to give me my blessing. Have I got my blessing yet? I mean, I woke up this morning, so there it is. But I do believe a bigger blessing is coming. But God has pushed so many people away from me because, you know, in that time people would say, she's dead, she can't come back. And you know, sometimes people can indirectly or directly speak things into your situation that can cause so much dysfunction that you just don't need. You know what I'm saying? So in that moment, I had to get away from a lot of people. And, you know, shout out to Nini's mom. Nini the Great. As well as Nini. They was checking on me, making sure I was good and stuff like that. And something she said to me that just really warmed my heart was, you know, people who are your friends that don't check on you or that's not there for you when you're going through it, she said you can't hate them. She said, one, because you know everybody else is going through their own things, and granted, you are that person that even when you're going through things, you check on people. Don't blame them. The biggest thing is just peep how they move and move accordingly. She said, but holding that into your heart ain't gonna do nothing but make you bitter. And that's real tea. Anybody that I considered a friend that in these last couple of months that just wasn't a good friend to me, I like halfway forgive you. That's growth right there. I halfway forgive you. And I do, from the bottom of my heart, I do wish you all the best. I do. But anyway, I just remember feeling so alone. Like, I fell out with my mom, so I'm away from my mom. I don't have a lot of friends and family, you know what I'm saying? That I feel like that was there for me outside of the people that was. And shout out to the people that was, and shout out to PGC Squad once again, because y'all always turn up for your girl. But I just felt like I was just so alone. And in that moment, God told, and I even told my manager, I said, I feel so alone. She just kind of reminded me of the people who was there. And I said, no, you don't get it. You can have 1 million people there for you. What was missing in my soul was not something that could be replenished by man. I had to go to a higher power, which was my God. And even still, I'm going to say this as well, because I experienced so much in a short amount of time. And I want to kind of give this message to people. You're gonna have some people that's around you saying they support you and, you know, giving you but really be behind your back talking shit about you, really just in your situation just to speak negative on you, or just to see what you're going through and be nosy and get excited, because some people like to see you as the downfall friend. So I'm gonna say this, I'm giving a whole sermon and you in the back cutting up like that, chill. I would like to say this, if you feel like you have certain people around you who's around you just to say they're around you, like, yeah, I helped you, like, do that make sense? Like, I have friends that I know that do shit off the muscle for me, who's gonna do it just because they know that's what a friend's supposed to do. And then I have some people that do stuff because they feel like that's what a friend's supposed to do, and they do it, but they don't want to do it. You get what I'm saying? Watch out for those people, because not all help is good help. Ooh, girl, I felt that in my soul just right there. All help is not good help. Not everybody that's helping you wants to help you. Some people are helping you just because they feel like they have to help you, or they should help you, but not because they really want to and they love you and they care for you. I hope that makes sense, but I'm telling y'all, I've got so much that I have experienced and went through in such a short amount of time that, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. Back to me, in the car by myself, you know, going just through what I was going through. It was just so y'all, when I tell y'all so much shit has happened, niggas have tried to set me up. I have been involved, well, not more so involved, but I have seen, I can't speak on it because it's not my situation to speak on, but I done got into it with niggas in front of the police. I done got into it with my mom. It's been so much stuff that's been going on because one, the devil was trying to break me down, but the devil was breaking me down, but little did he know he was breaking me down, and God was doing nothing but building me back up with the pieces that he tried to break from me. Let's start there. Catch that dirt, sit that tea, okay? I was with Yanni, I was staying with Yanni. I was giving my mom, me and my mom a break. I did that same night. I did text my mom and call her, and, you know, I don't want to even talk about that. Let's just, yeah. We're good now, but I would say this. One thing I have also learned about arguing, people say it's not about who's right or wrong. That's cap. If you don't know what was wrong in the situation and who was at fault in that situation, there's nothing to move on to. There's never going to be an honest solution, because you would never understand that in this situation, you did this and that was wrong. So this is what you could do to be right. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I got so much freaking jewels that I'm dropping on y'all right now, honey. Because your girl done been through some things. Your girl done been through some things in a short amount of time that I was going. So once again, just feeling lonely. I was staying with Yanni, and of course my sister Yanni always makes sure I'm straight. It was a situation, because I can't really tell too much without telling too much. It was a situation that she was just about to be around people I didn't want to be around, and I chose to leave. And in that came my first, who basically looked out for me, got me a nice little hotel room. Shout out to my first, love you. Hotel room so I can spend my time in and just kind of get ready for the next day at work. But let me tell you this, I'm gonna say this, when you are going through things and you are fighting a personal battle, there should not be too many people who have access to you in that moment. When you are vulnerable, the only people you need to be around is the people that's gonna build you up. So in that moment, there was a person that was coming over that I didn't care for. I didn't want to be around. I was going through my own shit, and there was nothing that person can do to make it better. And I know people were just like, well, dang, you at your lowest, you didn't have a place to stay, where was you gonna go? You know, It's not about that. I was at a low moment, vulnerable moment. And in that moment, there was a person that was gonna be in my space that I didn't care for. No, not gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. If you got scratches all over your body, would you go play in fucking mud? Do that? Do that make sense? Like, no, seriously. Like, if you have scratches all over your body, would you go play in mud? Why? Why not? Because you can get an infection. If I'm in a bad space as is, The only thing I need to be doing is healing myself. Not putting myself in a situation where I could possibly get it. And I'm not saying that it was going to be a situation was like on site or nothing like that, because it's not that type of energy. But if I don't care for a person, I don't care how low I don't care where I'm at, what I'm going through, I'm not going to be around that person. I'm not going to fake no energy. I'm not going to sit here and no. If I don't care for you, I don't care for you. I trust my vibes at all times. My vibes has never lied to me. I can peep somebody who's being on some weird shit compared to somebody who's genuine with me. You know what I'm saying? And me going through things, I'm more sensitive to cussing somebody the fuck out. So I'd rather just leave. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I have such a great testimony. Because she was saying like, hey, such and such is about to come over. Now, I did tell her before, I don't care for this person. If this person is about to come over, just let me know so I can leave. And that's what she did. So I'm like, okay, fine. I will pack my stuff and I will leave. Now, I am a big dramatic. Because I really could have just came over after she left. But even in that moment, I just feel like, no. If I'm going through, right now, I'm going through something. I don't want to sit and kick it with people I don't care for. When I'm going through what I'm going through, the only people I need right now is my prayer warriors and my genuine people. That's it. Anything else added to that solution will make it nothing great. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool, fine. That's who's about to come over. I'm about to leave. But even in that moment, I just realized so much. I have learned that I'm putting myself first. Like, and I know that sounds crazy because it's like, okay, you put yourself first and you was in your car. But yes, bitch, I put myself first. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the situation could be. There's nothing worth more than my peace. And in that moment, I chose peace. And in that moment, you know what I got? Peace. Period. Period. God has shown me so much. And in that moment, me choosing my peace landed me in my own hotel room. Relax, able to refocus, rethink about things, recharge. You know what I'm saying? So choose your peace, your sanity at all times. I don't care who you may offend. I don't care who you may hurt. You know what I'm saying? People who are genuinely there for you, who genuinely care for you, will understand why you chose your peace. I'm in such a great freaking space right now, you guys. And I know this is probably like, what the fuck is she talking about? But like, going home showed me why I left home. And not even just from a negative perspective, but I have so much shit that I have to do, that I have to accomplish in this world. And it's not going to stop at the hands of no man. Let's start there. And until like, I kind of revisited my old hood. And it brought so many memories. Like, who would have thought a young black girl raised by a single mom in a three person household, 2 kids, 1 mom, different days, coming from Rockford, Illinois. Like, we beat the odds, and I'm still beating the odds. But I used to just think about the days that me and my friends would be kicking it on the green tank, listening to music, turning up, listening to Young Thug and Migos and stuff like that. Me listening to them talk about sex and all this type of crazy, like, it's crazy because I was really that young girl, like that young girl. I was the young friend out the group, like listening to my friends and really, you know what I'm saying, the one who had to go in at the street lights, the one who had to stay in on Saturdays and Sundays and clean up before I could go anywhere, like really that girl. And it's so crazy because I look back at them times and then like, I look at where I'm at now and I see why it made me who I am. Let me break this down to you right now, honey. Let me break this down to you right now. Before we could go outside, that house had to be clean. The house had to be clean because if you don't know, having a clean house just brings you some type of peace, don't it? Sense of want to come home and just cook right away because you don't have to worry about dishes in the sink. Want to go home and take a shower because you don't got to worry about cleaning up the shower. Just want to go home and lay in your sheets because your sheets smell like high, like whatever the situation is, having a clean house just has so much peace on you. And so, you know, I would hate it, of course, growing up because it's like, dang, all my friends outside at the park kicking in and stuff like that, watching the basketball players. I want to be at the park. But no, in that moment, I realized that my mama showed me to always choose what mattered first. What mattered was having a clean house because a clean house overall was just good for us. We already in the hood, baby. We already with the roaches. At least have a clean house. And on top of having a clean house, I know for a fact that having a clean house made my mama feel better inside. Which is like me. When my house is dirty, I get so much anxiety, which is why I try to keep it clean. But so many times, God has shown me when you choose you, before the clubbing, before the partying, before the turning up, when you choose you, you will always, and not even on no selfish stuff, but when you choose to put in the work, When you choose to give all to God, when you choose to sit and separate yourself from things that don't need to be a part of your story, and trust me to know that anything that I removed from you wasn't for you, you will always, oh, girl, I feel that testimony, I feel that testimony, I feel that testimony. Baby, in that moment, I chose me. And I need people to understand this right fucking now, because I feel like I've been too nice to bitches. And this ain't nothing more so like, this is nothing more so like, how do I say this? I have friends that I've been friends with for years who really just started doing some weird ass, hating ass shit towards me because of my success. So let me make this very clear. This is very personal. And not on a personal level, like I'm gonna go out my way to hurt you. But just know, I was a good friend towards you. Right? And this is just to a lot of bitches, actually. I was a great friend towards you. And I chose a lot of people in their pain over my pain, which made me feel like my pain wasn't significant. Which is why I suffered and I was suffering in silence for so long. But I need people to understand this, and this is from a personal level, baby, that is no longer the fucking case. If you are going through it, and I cannot count on you, bitch, you will be going through it in gasoline draws by your damn self, because I don't give a hell. Catch all our princesses.